All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Still got the
Perhaps
stickers
he'd
on
simply
them.
missed a memo.
Oh, I want to, but I'm gonna try without Bucket today. See what happens. Where we go?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go to right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
And Stanley knew it.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed.
Bleeding?
This made him smile.
Oh.
At last, proof that he was human.
Oh, yeah, I knew I was human.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
That's alright.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Ooh.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Oh, hey, look at that.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines.
Oh, I can't?
None of us can.
Okay. That's...
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Uh-huh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and
going in a
running,
circle?
just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier
If you just
we
stopped.
just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Are these equal doors?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Happy.
I actually
feel happy.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, I didn't see all these colors yet.
Where were we?
I don't know. I'm just curious. Where does this go?
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Jeez. Don't worry. I can do stairs, right?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What was there? That's not even... Oh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh. I didn't... What? Just here to kill myself? I don't like this. I thought there was a door.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay.
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Is that really it? This is my choice. Stay here in the planetarium or go up there?
Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I don't know. This game... Like... What buttons do I press? Can you change it to something else while I'm here? There was some cool stuff on the floor earlier.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
Am I playing the game or is the game playing me? Cha-cha, real smooth. Oh, I'm alive?
Thank God, you lived.
Excuse me?
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I didn't die. You said I would die. What is happening?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Ow.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
I do seem to be
Can you
moving
do that
slower,
for
though.
me? Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I'm just here. This is messed up, really. Ugh. Here we go. Slowly.
No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, gee, when you say it like that... No dialogue? Alright.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I
don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you actually want to stay alive.
Are you
or
just
are you
teasing
just teasing me?
Well... man, I thought I'd be dead now. I'm still alive. Like... I just don't know anymore. Like, I can restart at any time, but... I thought I'd be dead now. I'm moving even slower. This is... torture. The run button. Well, say something now, or I'm going it. I'm jumping. Here I go.
Is it
Ow.
over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, these mental gymnastics. Wait, where am I?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Heck? This is different. Yet the mental gymnastics this thing is doing to me. Do I want the bucket? Yeah.
A good bucket. A strong bucket. A humble bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, so this is keeping track. Stairs. Something to do with stairs is the last one I'm missing. Stairs. Trust a completionist instinct. So where are stairs? Hello, broom closet.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Oh.
If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay. Stairs. Ooh, stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I found it.
And there it is. The last Stiggly-Wiggly.
Stiggly-Wiggly.
This moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
We can't have that.
Instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing
Whatever the
before
hell.
you hunted for figurines.
Yeah, it probably opens up something. It's down here anyways.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to
Maybe
himself,
I am crazy.
maybe
All right, back
I
to
am
the first
crazy.
scenario, are we?
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
Am I crazy,
The
bucket?
bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Oh.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday
bucket?
Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Not my
How
own
did I end
bucket?
up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from
bucket,
this.
where'd
Who
you go?
knows what sorts
Bucket?
of bizarre hallucinations
Bucket?
Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious,
Floating.
he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone
Truly
truly
mad.
Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Bucket! Where are you, bucket?
Stanley,
It's me, the bucket.
The bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Wait, buckets!
None of them were his.
Buckets!
None of them were his special
Wait,
bucket.
you're
Come
not
to
buck.
me,
You're not my
Stanley.
bucket. There's
Find
buckets
me.
everywhere.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore
Has
his
stickers
sanity.
on it.
And then suddenly, he froze dead in his
Is there one
tracks.
with stickers?
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Wait, what?
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket
Picked
of
up her
comfort and
bucket.
security, and walked to her place of work.
Oh no.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was.
He didn't have a bucket.
This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is
Free
an
will is an
illusion, and it's
illusion.
all just a
By
video
God.
game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
Oh,
How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
even tighter.
But of course, she had no time for this. There
I have
were a
bucket
myriad
things
of
to do.
confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
Heck yes.
My life
Kicks ass.
And she backflipped
Me
all the way to
and
work.
backflipped all the way to work.